Hi guys, my name is Erica and today I'm going to be showing you my Colourpop Super Shock Shadow collection. So let's just dive right into it. So before we start, I'm going to talk a bit about Colourpop as the brand, as well as the Super Shock Shadows, the product. If you see me looking down, it's because I have my notes written all on my notebook here and I've placed it in front of me. So yeah, please don't mind that. So Colourpop started out in 2014 by Seed Beauty and it's a cruelty-free brand. They don't test on animals as well. One of the great things about Colourpop is that they have innovative formulas at a budget price. Most of the items are usually from $5 to $8. Obviously this isn't including any sale items or collaborations or sets that they might have. But for the most part, it's extremely affordable and really easy to get your hands on, as you can buy it online on their site. The Super Shock Shadows is one of Colourpop's first beauty products that they've came out with, and it's the one that gained them the most popularity in the beginning. The Colourpop Shadows come in over 100 different shades and have multiple different textures, such as their metallics, pearlized, matte, satin, ultra glitter, and ultra metallic formulas. The Colourpop Shadows are a cream-based formula that do look powdery, but they feel soft to the touch and are really creamy when you apply them on. A couple things that I love about the Colourpop Shadows is that they have amazing pigmentation. They are soft to the touch and are so easy to apply, and you can use your fingers or a brush to apply them. These products are probably the best applied with your fingers. When you do use brushes, they do still work and they do apply fine, but it's definitely not as pigmented, especially if you're talking about the ultra metallics or the metallics and the pearlized formulations. Those really work with the warmth of your skin. It really just helps to press it down and foil that eyeshadow. So we're just gonna dive right in and I'm gonna show you all the Colourpop shadows that I own. So we'll start off with the lightest colors up in the top and we'll work our way down to the darker colors. So first we're going to start off with the color Glow, and it's a matte formula. It's a really nice bone color that you can put on your brow bone or on the top of your lids just to brighten up your look. The second shade that I have here is Coppa Steel, which is a light beige with an orangey base tone. And what I really like about this is that I can use this all over my eyes just to give it a slight interest and give it a bit of color. And I really do love this matte formula. They do a really great job in making sure their mattes are nice and smooth and really blends into your skin. The next color that we have here is the color Truth, which is a nice medium toned light brown, and it's a satin formula, and I love this formula and this color because it's just really great if you're on the go and you want just to put something quickly on your eyelids to give your eyes a nice little bit of definition. The next color that we have here is from the K-pop collaboration. It's called Sunset Boulevard and it's the pearlized formula. If I open it up here, it's a really nice light gold, and there's a bit of shimmer to it that gives it just a really nice glow to your eyes. The next color that we have here is Desert, and it is a darker medium brown. It's a little bit darker than Truth, and this is also a satin formula. I really love this color for the same reasons as Truth, and I just think it's super nice if you want to just have a nice neutral brown look. The next color that we have here is Lovely, and it's in a metallic formula. This is a really pretty light gold metallic color, and it's just super nice. It totally shines in the light, and I really love to top this on top of other shadows just to give it a really pretty glitter. The next shadow is Lala, which is an ultra metallic shadow, and this is actually one of the more famous Colourpop shadows that has come out and been one of their most classic colors. It's a really pretty rose gold and it's super metallic, totally foils when you wear it. It's so pretty and feminine, and I can understand why a lot of girls love this color. The next color that we have here is Amaze, which is a metallic formula, and it's a really gorgeous pinkish gold, and I just think this is super pretty all over the eyelids, and it just adds a really pretty glow to your eyes. The next color that we have here is from the K-pop collection in Wilshire, and it's a matte formula. I love this color because it's a nice warm medium brown. It's really nice to wear if you just want one color all over your eyelids. This is really pretty if you're really into warm colored eyeshadows. The next color that we have here is Sequin, which is a reddish pink color, and it's super pretty. It's a darker rose gold and it's in a metallic formula. What I love about this is that it's really unique in that there's not a lot of colors like this because it's not truly a rose gold, but there's just a bit more red undertones to it. The next color that I have here is from the Kathleen Lights collaboration called Kathleen Lights, and it's the pearlized formula. This has by far been my favorite Colourpop eyeshadow of all times because this is the most gorgeous copper color that you will ever see. It's just really amazing, really pretty. Kathleen actually made this to dupe one of her favorite copper eyeshadows from MAC. And this is overall just really amazing. I think this probably has the best pigmentation and the best color payoff out of all the other shadows. So if there was one shadow I would recommend to you, and if they still had it in stock, I would recommend Kathleen Lights by the Kathleen Lights collaboration. The next color that we have here is Deuce, and this is from Jen In's collaboration. It's in the satin formula, and this is a gorgeous kind of medium to dark brown, which is a bit on the warmer side, but this is just gorgeous if you want that everyday natural look. You can just put it in your inner corners just to define your eyes, and it really just does an amazing job in giving you that really nice warm brown look. The next color that I have here is called Millionaire, and it's in the metallic formula. This is a shadow with multi-dimensional glitters in it, and I think there's a bit of green and purple. The color is quite unique because it's darker tone brown. It's more of a cooler tone brown, but there's a bit of olivey shades to it, and the glitters just really add a lot of interest to this color. So I think this is a really cool color to pick up if you're interested in something like that. The next color that we have here is called On the Rocks, and it's their metallic formula. This is a really gorgeous, pretty, dark warm brown shimmer color. It's just super pretty if you want to define your eyes and you want to go for a more smoky, darker look. It's really nice, I would say, for nighttime. If this is just really pretty for that. Yeah, I've worn it so many times, and the glitters in here are a bit more subtle, I would say. I think there's kind of yellow and copper glitters within here, or not glitters but shimmers, but it's really pretty when worn on the eyes. The next color that I have here is called Game Face, which is a more intense version, I think, of Kathleen Lights because the color is a bit more red and it's a little bit darker in tone as well. This is in the ultra metallic formula, and this is one of Colourpop's more original colors that has continued to be sold ever since they really started, and this is a really gorgeous color. I would recommend this for anyone who's really interested in golds and bronzes and coppers. This is a really great addition to your collection if you are interested in a color like this. The next color that we have here is also from the K-pop collaboration, and it's called Crenshaw. It's in the matte formula, and this is a super nice dark warm brown, and it's honestly one of those things where we kind of overlook. We want the shimmery pretty colors, but I just really love the basic colors like the medium tone browns and the dark browns that really just add definition and bring your whole eye look to another level. So I would totally recommend this if you don't have a darker warm brown. This would be a really great pick. So now we're kind of going into the really deep tones. These are the tones that I like to line my lash line with and define my inner corners and put into my crease. So yeah, these are the colors that I kind of darken up my eye look with. So the first color that we have here is Bandit, and it's a matte formula. This is a gorgeous dark reddish brown. There's a bit of purple in there too, and this is just really nice if you have a really warm makeup look. This will be really nice to just make it cohesive and give it that overall tone. This is a really great autumn color. If you're into burgundy eyes, I would totally recommend this. The next color that we have here is from the K-pop collaboration in Beverly, and it's also in a matte formula. This is a really pretty color. It's quite similar to Bandit in that it is reddish and purple, but I would say it's more purple than the Bandit color. This is a really gorgeous color if you want to use this for autumn or for winter. For those colder months, I think this is really pretty on the eyes, and it adds a lot of definition to your warmer looks. The next color that we have here is called Mooning, and it's in the Pearlized formula. And this color is super pretty because it's a dark brown with a bit of shimmer throughout it, and there's red and gold shimmers all throughout this. So it's really, really pretty for deepening up your eyes and just giving it a nice definition. The last color that I have here is the darkest in my whole collection, and it's called Central Perk. At first I thought it was Century Park, which would kind of make sense in my mind, but it is called Central Perk, and it's in the matte formulation. I knew I wanted a dark brown rather than a black because I never end up using my black eyeshadows just because I think it's a little too harsh for me or too dark. This is a really, really gorgeous deep aubergine color. It kind of has that eggplant color, but there's a bit of brown in there too. But I knew I wanted something like this just because I thought it was really interesting. I think it's always really neat when people use a different color besides black to darken up their eyes, because it doesn't make it look so harsh and it kind of is a bit more natural and pretty. So those were all of my Colourpop shadows. So just to reiterate, some of the pros of buying these shadows is that they're super inexpensive. They're $5 and they're really pigmented for the most part. I've never really had an issue with any of them being not super pigmented. And there's so many different shades and textures to choose from. It's super easy to get a hold of because you can buy it on their website, colourpop.com. I would say though that if you do live in Canada, sometimes the shipping can be a bit more expensive, so I'd recommend you to maybe get one of your friends to buy some Colourpop products too, and you can split the shipping. But if not, it's a really good deal for most people, because they just try to make really affordable but innovative and good products. There aren't too many cons about this product, but I can name one or two off of the top of my head. These do have the tendency to dry out, especially if you don't twist the cap and close it properly. If you decide to purchase these, make sure to use them and don't waste them because they will eventually dry out despite shutting the cap really, really tight on. Another con that I would say is that if you liked a really pretty color from a collaboration or a summer collection or something like that, the only thing is that they don't always have the same colors. They're always coming out with new colors, and old colors are getting sold out and they don't remake them. So sometimes if you really love one color, it'll be hard to find because they don't have any more in stock or they're not making any more in the future. Alright, that's all for my Colourpop collection. Thank you so very much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys watching my content, and please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Bye!
To give your best, trying to keep your heart to me.